Hey friends, it's Susan from Lakes Like Mine. I'm trying out a new sound and video system today, so bear with me if I have any weirdness happen while I'm doing this video for you. So today I am actually reading a book by a lymphedema therapist that we all know and love, Kathleen Lisson. Let me see if I can get it on the screen for you without my light there hitting you up. So the name of this book is called Stress Reduction for Lymphedema. And Kathleen treats a lot of lymphedema patients, plastic surgery patients, and lipedema patients, right? And we both thought that it would be helpful to share the information with you about stress reduction for lipedema patients. And I'm actually going to move my eyes over to the other screen because I asked Kathleen for a quote about it. And here's what she said. So Kathleen also wrote a book, before I get started on that. She wrote another book a long time ago called The Lipedema Treatment Guide. And when she wrote it, she actually interviewed a lot of ladies that introduced her to some of the techniques that are in this stress reduction book. So this one is also a really good one. And I'm going to do a thorough review of it after I finish this stress reduction book. The reason why this book is so important to me, before I get her quote again, is because I have stage 3 lipedema, which is lipolymphedema. And this was before I knew what was going on with my leg and everything. And I was in a crazy stressful job and would have these flares. And this is what started me going down the path of finally trying to get some serious treatment, was because my leg flared up so bad one day after something ridiculous at work, and it almost doubled in size. And then I had to take time off of work to figure out some decongestive therapy and get hooked up with a therapist and all that stuff. So now I know that stress, chronic stress, is one of the things that absolutely is a trigger for me, not only for adding inflammation, but for actual lipedema growth. And the other things that trigger me, just like everybody else, I've got other stuff like if I drink a certain alcohol or if I eat way too much sugar, then I'll have a flare, but I can control that better. The thing that I did to help myself with chronic stress was to actually get out of it. I actually retired from my stressful career, and my legs are a lot healthier for it. And then I already do obviously exercise because, I'm a big swimmer and all that stuff, but I'm really excited about learning about some of the laughter yoga and the breath work, the way that it's taught by a real therapist, because I think it's really going to help me. Okay, so here's what Kathleen says. She says, lymphedema and lipedema are not the same disease, but they share many things in common, like lack of community awareness, lack of understanding and research from medical professionals, and the need to find a support system. So many of the self-care practices mentioned in stress reduction for lymphedema, including breathwork and laughter yoga, were first introduced to me, Kathleen, by the ladies she interviewed for the Lipedema Treatment Guide. She invites people with lipedema to try out the practices in stress reduction for lymphedema, especially if they have later stage lipedema that may involve lymphedema, like me, right? So she's, definitely saying, hey, this will help you too. I feel the same way. A lot of the treatments that you use, in addition to the stress reduction treatments that you use for lymphedema, are similar to what you do for lipedema, like wearing compression, lymphatic drainage, all that other stuff too. So I think this book's really going to help you. And I've only finished the first couple of chapters. The way that I process information now that my life has slowed down and it's not as stressful as it used to be is I actually take time to read through a chapter, and then I'll go to bed and sort of stew on it overnight or noodle it or whatever. I'll come back and I'm getting ready to reread the first couple of chapters with the highlighter and really think about what can I grab from this book if you, for whatever reason, you're not a reader, you don't want to spend the money, whatever, what can I pull from this that would help you as a lipedema patient? So I'll do a blog post on this once I've read the entire book and been able to mark up everything. But after reading just the first couple of pages in here and just watching Kathleen's body of work over the last couple of years, I know that this is going to be a good one. So if you want to join me as I'm reading this is on Amazon. And like I said, Kathleen's wonderful. She's got all kinds of videos on YouTube. And actually, I did a post about a presentation she did on stress reduction a while back. And I'll go ahead and tag that in the bottom because I linked to a video she did early on about stress reduction, and actually used it in making my decision to put in for retirement from my job that I'd had for 28 years. And I do not regret it one bit. I feel so much healthier and lighter and freer, and I have time to take care of myself. So if there is a chronic stressful situation and you're able to get out of it, that is a great thing that you can do for yourself as soon as possible. And then all of the other things that Kathleen's talking about in here, breath work and exercise and using your senses and getting community support and physical movement, all that other stuff. I think if you can pick a couple of the things, and not make it be a burden, but actually a joy to like take care of yourself and, have time to just heal yourself, I think it'll be really good. So anyway, here's the book one more time, Stress Reduction for Lymphedema. Be watching for my blog post. And I'm going to go sign off and read a little bit while the house is still quiet. So I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Bye.